Chief Medical Officer at Rythmia Life Advancement Center in Costa Rica. Call me Dr. Jeff because I have a doctorate degree in psychology, and I manage the medical license with the Costa Rican Ministry of Health. So, are you guys sick and tired of taking meds to try to feel better? Are you sick and tired of therapy that's, helpful at times and has been insightful a bit, but you've kind of like maxed out the effectiveness of that? And now it's just kind of the same old thing. I can relate to that because when I was in Los Angeles working as a therapist, I just heard the same thing over and over and over and over a million times for, not a lot of improvement was happening. Like I said, people would stabilize, have some insight, and then things would kind of just level off, and nothing really was resolved. People had addictions and they were, still triggered to use all the time. They're battling their addiction their whole life. People had trauma, was unresolved. They hadn't figured out, why they don't trust anybody and why their relationships are all, not doing well. And their self-esteem was really low, and they were confused, and they felt like they didn't know who they were. All these things, and they were just in this like rotating, revolving door of lots of different services and healthcare things that were just kind of like going nowhere. And, if you feel that that's you, there's a lot changing right now in healthcare from what I can see. And people are not happy with, all of the old modalities that in the Western medical model exist. There's new modalities opening up. There's lots of different sort of wellness practices and also approaches to healthcare that are getting more attention. We all know plant medicine is something that is helping people break through trauma, depression, and anxiety. It's also helpful for addiction for some people. This is a new, really exciting time for healthcare. And, the problem is that, a lot of people just don't understand it. They don't know what it's based on, and they're a little nervous about it. And, the pharmaceutical industry is resistant to it. And the healthcare industry is resistant to it because when there's real healing and true recovery from different conditions, there's a chunk of the market share that will be lost to the traditional methods of medicine and healthcare. So again, just normal stuff, nothing too shocking because we're all aware of it. And, it's just upsetting. It's upsetting to see that, there's all these different things out there in the world that are good for all these health concerns and conditions and emotional situations. But the access is very low because of misinformation, lack of information, and fear about it, and market share sort of territory that pharmaceutical industry and other industries, insurance industry, maintain with the people that are paying. I spend ridiculous amounts of money on health insurance, and to be honest, I have no idea why. It's just in case there's an emergency, I guess. But I don't get anything out of it. I really just don't get anything out of like my health insurance. And I guess I'm lucky because I'm a pretty healthy guy. But health insurance is so expensive, and meds are expensive, and the time it takes to go see your therapist, it takes time. It's just a lot of work. What we're doing at Rythmia is setting the stage for a new paradigm of healthcare and health services. What we're doing is helping people overcome all of these things that you guys are dealing with, that you've been dealing with for years, such as anxiety issues, depression. You guys have unresolved trauma. You guys are dealing with relationship issues that are, they're struggling with that sense of self, like identity issues. You have history of addiction, or maybe you're in an addiction right now. And what we're doing is we've created this program that you can come here for 1 week to Rythmia. You can come for 1 week, and you can go through this setup program that we have that involves classes and teaching about like how to get the most out of this experience. how to set intentions, how to mindfully heal your own body with all the modalities that we offer. The number one modality being ayahuasca. We do it in a very safe way. And breath work, which is very important too, and very key to the program in general. And we have yoga every morning and meditation, very, very appropriate, healthy, high energy vibration, food. And there's a lot of different things going on here that help you plug into yourself, connect, and get healed. So, if you feel that you're kind of hit a dead end, or you're at a crossroads in your life about how to get better, and you need something new, you need something like that's changing the world to get into and try, because ayahuasca, plant medicine, and also different medical procedures that are becoming more accepted in the world are going to be the new paradigm. And I was just speaking at a medical summit in Nassau, Bahamas, the Health Inc. Summit, and I was a guest speaker, and I was on a panel, and I was talking about the medical and health benefits of ayahuasca and the program that we're conducting here at Rythmia, and all these MD, PhDs, and all these different people doing research across the world from all over different parts of the world that were there in this convention. Were really excited about the data that I presented and the methodology that I presented, because the patient base is getting sick and tired of being unhealthy and feeling upset and not having real tools to use that can help them. And there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of lack of information about plant medicine and what it's for and how it's used. And in the past, it's gotten a strange reputation because there hasn't just been a lot of data about it. We are a facility that collects data, and we analyze the data, and we watch and look and fine tune our program based on this data. So if you're ready for a change, you're ready for something that can help you actually get past the things you're dealing with, come down to Rythmia and check it out. Book your week. You won't regret it, because you're going to get a lot out of it in a very short time. It's very intense. It's very therapeutically beneficial, and it's very medically helpful for you based on what you're dealing with. And just give us a call, and then we'll screen you, and we'll see if you're ready to come. And we're excited to meet you. I can't wait to meet you, because I meet all these guests every week. I mean, it's crazy. They're from all over the world. I've met so many people. I've met 14,000, about 300 people through here since we opened. And that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. We have a lot of really great relationships we've built over the years with all these people. So come down and check it out. Look at our TripAdvisor reviews. We have tons of reviews that can help you, understand from an alumni perspective of someone who went through here, what to expect and their experience. We're the highest rated resort in the world on TripAdvisor for what we do. So it's really cool to see that feedback from people that have come here. So if you're uncertain and you need a little sort of boost to feel confident, definitely go check that out. And then go to our Facebook page and our Instagram page and look at what we're doing and get excited, because this is an exciting time and you deserve it. You should do something for yourself. It's about time you did. Thanks for listening. See you guys next week. Pura vida from Costa Rica.